Hello and welcome to episode 54 of the BitSocket podcast. I'm the on-time Scott White. I don't know where Joe is.
I'm here.
He's not.
I'm here.
Where are you, Joe?
Let me in.
No.
Let me in.
You can stay in the garden.
But it's raining.
It's the festival experience.
I'm 15 minutes late, Joe Merrick.
15?
I was 15 minutes late. It's just that we've spent a lot of time humming and hawing before we press record there.
Well,
so.
you were doing a lot of humming.
Talking. I'm born. It's another BitSocket podcast, and I'm back.
You've returned.
I listened to the episode you did with Geshgav.
What did you think?
It was really good. Really
His name's
funny.
Gavin.
I know, but it's Geshgav on Twitter, so I thought folk would recognise him that way. So, that was great. Really good.
I think, to be honest, it was probably the best podcast we've done. Since the one
Richie.
with Richie and the one with my wife, I think those are the best ones.
You should go on holiday and I should do a podcast with a guest sometime.
I should go on holiday.
Yeah.
Chance to be a fine thing.
Aye. You'll be getting a holiday soon enough, though.
Holiday from
A
having
holiday
fun.
for the rest of your life.
And we had fun till the baby took the fun away. It's my favourite song. Joe,
Yep.
you were in America.
I was in America.
But enough of that.
Uh-huh.
What games have you been playing?
I've been getting right stuck into Phoenix Wright, Spirit of Justice, the new Phoenix Wright game, and it is really bloody good.
Has it spirited you away?
It has spirited me away to the Kingdom of Kurain, it's called, isn't it?
What?
Phoenix Wright, you go to another country, it's called the country of Kurain, it's made up,
right.
obviously. And
It's made up?
Yeah.
Obviously.
But it's like the country is like the birthplace of the, what do you call it, the spirit channeling. You know how Mia Fey and Maya Fey and all that, they use spirit channel. It's the birthplace of that
cool.
technique. Mm-hmm. So you go there, and the court system's very different because lawyers have been essentially outlawed. Mm-hmm. So we're not outlawed, but there's an act where if you're a lawyer and your defendant gets found guilty, then the lawyer also suffers the same consequences. So there's no lawyers in the country. So Phoenix Wright, of course, comes along and teaches the country that you need lawyers. Yeah. It's really, really good. Really good.
So you're enjoying it then?
Really, I'm really enjoying it. Although, I sent you a screen grab of it the other day.
Yeah.
Which you were like, is that a spoiler? And I'm like, yeah, but I'm not putting it on Twitter.
Yeah,
thanks
like,
but you spoiled it for me. But the thing is, you've only played, the first 1.5 games? And there's 6 of them now, not including the spin-offs, so there's no way you're ever going to catch up.
What ones... Have they all came out over here?
The only one... up to recently, the only one that hadn't come out was the second Miles Edgeworth game.
Yeah.
But now the ones that are set in the past, the Great Ace Attorney, where like Sherlock Holmes is in it and stuff like that.
Yeah, did they not...
The first one never came out, and the second one, which just got announced, probably will not come out here.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Did the one with animals come out?
Animals?
Was there not one where it was like, instead of like, it was like, looked like the same thing, but then it was like, Animal Attorney? Did I dream that one? No, I can't have.
Right in, boys and girls. Right into Let's
Wait a minute. No, I didn't dream this.
How are you giving me a Ace Attorney with animals?
Well,
is that what you're Googling right now?
Right, I don't want to. Ace Attorney.
I think, well, I don't know if. There probably has been one, because you know how you get that dating sim with seagulls in it,
sure
or pigeons or whatever it is.
Oh god!
So you know,
someone in a fucking shite when you put that in.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh wait, is that a My Little Pony?
It was. Right? Yeah, I'm trying to. Wait, is this how Ace Attorney would look with animals?
Yeah, but is it just some fan art thing, or is it an actual game?
Oh no, maybe I'm thinking about something else then. Oh well, fucking absolutely. I've got this image of a dog wearing a green suit in my head. So obviously, what's happened is Scott's had a wee dream, and
Are you thinking about Sam and Max?
No.
Dog in a suit?
No, I'm definitely... do you know what I think's happened?
What? You've had a dream?
Justify it to myself. Is remember when they showed the pictures of, like, ye olde Phoenix Wright?
Yeah.
And he's wearing, like, it's like a green buttoned-up suit.
Yeah.
For some reason, I've imagined a dog's head on that.
It's not a green, but it's a school uniform he's wearing.
What?
It's a Japanese school uniform.
Right.
Right, let's go on with
this. It doesn't matter anyway. He's not a dog.
Phoenix Wright's really good, and it's got me...
Is there any dogs in it?
Actually, there is a very good dog in it.
And is it a lawyer?
No.
No.
But there is a very good dog in the new one. So it's Shu Takumi, the guy who created Phoenix Wright.
Yeah.
He loves these good dogs.
He's got an email address, because I've got an idea for
him.
him.
About good dogs. Have you finished Ghost Trick yet?
Yeah, I finished it like a couple of weeks ago.
So what did you think of it?
The ending was rubbish.
Don't you dare.
It was like convoluted. Came out of nowhere.
Oh, come on.
Had no emotional weight.
Shut up.
No, I loved it. I really enjoyed it.
Great game, isn't it?
Yeah, it's surprisingly long, the end, though. Like,
yeah.
I think it sounds weird, but I think you're kind of used to on handheld games being like, oh, that's the game over, and there'll be like maybe 2 minutes of dialogue and then the credits, whereas like it really goes in, it ties up like pretty much every strand of the plot.
It's funny because he's
really
left himself no room for a sequel, which is fine.
But that's good though,
because it's such a good self-contained little game.
Yeah, there's something beautiful about
that's what
the games that are happy just to exist in one. I think, I mean, dragging that into a sequel, I think you would find it getting tiresome.
Oh, somebody else is dead.
Well, pretty much. I mean, even kind of near the end of the game, you start to see some things kind of repeating a wee bit, and you're kind of like, okay, but the plot's always moving forward.
Yeah.
No, I loved it. No, I think it's worth tracking down. If you've got a DS or a
iPhone.
3DS or whatever, yeah, you can get it on that. I got it for like £12 or something on Amazon, and of course it is available on. Is it still available on iOS?
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Although the iOS 10 update might have killed it. I don't know yet.
Yeah, God knows. But I would highly recommend it. It's, even if you're not, I'd say it's the kind of puzzle game that anyone can really get to grips with, because it's not necessarily difficult. It's more about thinking logically about like what you're doing.
There's always a way out of everything, so it's not like you're going to get stuck.
Gives you a reasonable amount of hints as well. If you're getting really stuck, sometimes there will be a thought bubble like, "Hey, have you tried this?" But it doesn't come until like you've fucked up quite a few times.
Yeah.
But no, I absolutely loved Ghost Trick. It might, apart from the first Ace Attorney, it's maybe my favourite of that style of game.
Yeah.
But the first Ace Attorney is just
it's amazing,
insurmountable.
I just bought it for Kim, so hopefully.
Really? Was it the trilogy?
Trilogy, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I need to get back into it.
It's good, it's worth it.
I know.
It's one of my favourite game series ever. I mean, it takes up a lot of time though. Like that's like 6 games, 7 if you include Phoenix Wright versus Professor Layton, and then another one if you include Miles Edgeworth as well.
Yeah, and then the one with the dog in it.
Is there anything else you've been playing, or do you want to move on with the podcast?
Was I drunk? I've been playing Dragon Quest.
Oh,
Dragon Quest 7.
Dragon Quest 7
on the 3DS, and it is amazing.
It looks really good, but I just don't have the time for it.
It's a shame because it's honestly one of the best.
It looks great.
JRPGs I've played this year.
Yeah.
I mean, I know the Dragon Quest games are like they're known to be amazing. And I'd played what was the one that came out on the? There were a couple that came out on the DS. Was there one like?
No, 9 came out on the DS.
Was that Sentinels or something?
Yeah, that's 9.
I played that and just. I don't know what it just didn't grasp me. Even right from the beginning, I was like, But I think it was because I hadn't really played that style of JRPG before, but playing things like Bravely Default kind of got me more into the idea of the job system, stuff like that. But the way this one works out, do you know how it
it's like lots of self-contained stories or something?
Yeah, well, they're all...
Not
like,
self-contained.
As it moves on, you see there's more links between things. But it starts out, you're on, essentially, there's a world with one island, and you're on that island.
Yeah.
And you find these, like, fragments of, like, tablet. A big
like
Scottish
tablet.
Your grand's tablet. Maps and stuff like that. And the more of these wee fragments you find, the more islands you unlock. And each island, sometimes it might be something really simple. There's one where you go to and everyone's been turned to stone, and you need to figure out how to like release them from that. And there's no fights on that island. Like there's a couple of enemies, but there's not like a dungeon or a boss battle. Whereas other ones you'll have like a big kind of mystery to try and solve, and then there'll be a dungeon and enemies. It's really like varied. But what's interesting is like I'm now over 18 hours into it and I've still not unlocked any jobs. So like the game's like, oh, there's 30 different types of like vocation you can have, and I've not got to the point where you can even get them yet.
Slow progress then.
Well, it doesn't feel quite like that, but I'm loving it. The character design is amazing. Ruff is my new favourite JRPG character of all time.
Ruff, you need to show me a picture.
Ruff is, in fact, he's on my desktop.
Oh, right, is he? This is your thing, isn't it? When you're going through a phase with
when I go through a game, it becomes my desktop. That's Ruff there.
Oh yeah, I like Ruff.
So Ruff is like, I don't know.
Wait. 4 to the left.
I've not met him
Who's
yet.
that handsome chap?
I've not met him yet. The old guy. I've not met him.
The old guy with the moustache.
Ruff is a wee boy who rides on the back of a wolf.
All right, cool.
But I'm not going to give any more away because if you've not played the game, it's a brilliant wee reveal for Ruff.
I want to play it. You know what's funny? I want to own it because I know it's probably going to like not be made more. Like, you know, if you get a physical copy or digital?
Yeah, physical. And I'm looking forward to. And then is it next year? 8's coming out as well.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to because that's the one that everyone talked about on the PS2. And I own a copy, but I don't.
Will it be
PS2.
as good as the PS2 copy? PS2 version though?
I don't know if it's better than the one on iOS. Then I don't mind.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's get on.
Let's get on with the show.
Fucking show.
Yeah. Let's get fucking on with it then.
All right.
Let's get on with it. Fucking.
Let's get fucking.
So, listeners of the podcast might have noticed that I wasn't present for the last podcast.
I didn't notice.
You did notice. But you reviewed a game for the podcast last time, didn't you? was Attack on Titan.
Yes, I did. Attack on Titan.
One of the latest Muso crossover games, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
So when I was on holiday, you thought I was in Texas, didn't you?
Well, that's what you said.
But actually, I was on a secret holiday to Japan.
Fuck.
I went back to Japan. This isn't the fictional Japan where I go and beat up Donkey Kong. Because I got to actually get a special preview visit to...
No, wait. You referenced that time you met Donkey Kong in Japan, right?
Yeah.
How did you win that competition again?
The fictional version of me won that competition by...
No, just tell me how you won the competition.
By sucking off a bunch of bananas in Tesco.
Yeah, okay. You can continue now.
I got to visit the Tecmo Koei offices.
Oh, nice.
Yep. They gave me a special preview because you know how they've got a lot of Dynasty Warriors spin-offs happening right now, a lot of crossovers, a lot of Muso crossovers, because Muso is what it's called in Japan. So we had Gundam, we had the Zelda one, Attack on Titan, we've had Fist of the North Star, we're getting Berserk, lots of crossovers, but it turns out they have a lot more crossovers in the bank, and they're pretty much fully ready to go because I've played them all.
Yeah.
But they're not been revealed yet. But we're going to reveal them out near, they'll be a bit exclusive. But I thought, let's have a bit of fun with it.
Okay.
You've got
there's a fuss for everything.
Yeah, so I recorded some audio from each time I played one of these 5 games, because it's always 5.
It's always 5.
So you've got to guess from the heavy metal renditions of video game soundtracks what Muso crossover you're listening to.
Okay.
First one's nice and easy, so this is number 1. Looking confused. You must be able to make that one out. Sure, this is like the easiest one.
What?
Because it's always metal versions of...
I recognise
You know what,
but
that was the one that I was like, you're going to get this.
Fuck.
You're going to get this. I can see it in your eyes that you're... Do you want to listen to it again?
Yeah. I'm going to absolutely tear a bollock off when I figure it out. It's so annoying. I
can't believe you've not got this. People are going to be screaming at their iPods and the computers right now.
Is it... Oh my god. I can't believe... Is it related to Metal Gear?
Oh!
Is it Metal Gear Rising?
It's Metal Gear... Yeah, it's Metal Gear Solid.
It's Metal Gear.
That's Metal Gear Muso.
Right, okay.
Metal Gear Muso.
Did I get a point for that?
You get a point for that.
Oh, thank fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just... I could hear the song, but I was like, what's the context?
You're not going to get any of the rest.
I struggled with the first one.
Okay, number 2.
Okay.
Which heavy metal rendition which Muso heavy metal rendition of a video game is this? I can see in your eyes that you're getting it. No, it's there somewhere in the recesses of the chip.
Yeah. Street Fighter or something? Is that a fighting game?
Oh, is that your guess?
Aye, why not?
It's Pokemon Muso.
Pokemon?
Yeah, Pokemon Muso, that's the battle theme from Pokemon.
Oh, fucking ass.
So that's 1 out of 2 so far. Right, number 3.
Okay.
Which Muso crossover
I'm looking forward to
game
my next feature, you know that?
is this? It's funny in every one of these games there's swords they're using.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Almost like
Pikachu's big sword. Nah, nothing at all.
that is
Bayonetta? I don't know.
That is Street Fighter Muso colon Guile.
Fucking
It's Guile's theme.
theme. It goes with everything.
It does go with everything. Okay, you've had 1 out of 3 so far.
Right, okay.
Right. Which Muso crossover game
Who knows?
is this? quite proud of this one because the idea of this Muso game would be amazing.
I'm glad you're happy.
Come on.
So bad. I'm so bad at these.
Oh,
I got.
he's there. I can see it. A wee twinkle in your eye.
Was it Devil May Cry?
No. It's Phoenix Wright Muso.
Oh fuck! Do you know at the end I was actually getting the right, like literally right at the end. I was like, I know, I recognise those last few notes.
Phoenix Wright Muso, which would be amazing. Just shouting objections everywhere.
Would it though?
That would be amazing. Yeah.
I object to swordplay. Right.
Core system changed to like a 1v100 battle. Right, okay, last one.
Can I get one more point?
No.
May as well with me playing in.
I know. I went all the way to Japan to get these. Play these games.
Have I even played this game?
You've played this game. We've played it a lot when we were younger together as well.
It's not what's in my pocket, is it?
No.
A lot when you Operation Man Back. I don't know.
It's Monkey Island Muso. Or Monkey Muso, as it's called.
Monkey Island?
Monkey Island.
Fuck's sake.
Well, that was a.
How did I do?
You got 1 out of 5.
1 out of 5. And even the first one, really, that was a sympathy.
But I would love to see all of those Muso games made.
What do you mean? I thought they were getting made. Did you just lie to me and the listener?
I did.
Listener. Sorry, Dad. If there's one name that I've grown to love and fear,
It's Joe.
very good. It is, of course, Bitsocket Lee. Now, Bitsocket Lee does like to help out, though, if I'm stuck with no features.
He does.
He does. You know what? He's a giving guy. Maybe too much. So,
He
I
gets
said,
too much of his soul.
up to this morning, I had 0 features prepared for today.
Oh, did you know?
And I was like, Lee,
I'm sweating away.
blessedly...
I'm going to Japan, Nicole.
I know. Blessedly, I said, please can you let me delve into your sack of features? And he said, yes. So he's given me 5 of his best video game remixes.
Oh, no.
All games that you've played.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, take these, made of my body, and play with them. So you ready? All games you've played.
Made of my body.
Are you ready for number 1?
And of my soul. Yeah. Ooh. Oh,
Okay.
I know this one.
Okay.
Oof. It's not in time with itself. In any way.
Okay. So have you had
dissolve
enough?
a little bit? Yeah, I know that one.
Okay, and?
We were talking about it earlier. That's Ghost Trick.
Well, let's find out if you're right.
That's Ghost Trick. Yeah.
Wait, it's not revealed itself yet. Wait there.
How much longer is there?
Wait there.
Hey,
There we go. Ghost Trick, correct.
So good. That's the one when you get like when you've found out the answer to some.
No, it's like the opening theme as well.
So good.
Are you ready? Well done. That's 1 out of 5. Let's hope that's as far as you get. So number 2, you ready?
Yep, ready. It's just noise. Oh. I got it. I got it from the I can tell from the flute sounds.
Okay, and?
That's almost definitely Okami.
Let's see if you're right. Let's see if he's right.
How much of this terrible remix have we got to sit through?
About 40 or 50 minutes. Let's see if he's right. Let's see if he's right.
Sometimes these end up being good, but
He's right. It's the opening theme to Okami.
Oh, such a good game.
Okay. So do you feel quite confident you're going to get the rest?
Based on those two, yes, I am.
Okay. Let's see how you do with number 3.
I've got a musical ear.
You do.
Oh, I quite like that. I like your wee dance.
Thank you. Oh, struggling. Listeners, he's struggling. It's like he's just, I've got quite a musical ear.
It sounds like 3 different things though.
No, it's all one. Oh, it's nearly out of time.
I know that.
Oh,
I know that.
Do you?
Yep.
And what do you think it is?
It is of course my favourite Final Fantasy game. Final Fantasy 13.
Is it?
Yeah.
Let's see. Is he right? Could he be right?
It anywhere. In fact, see if that's not right, I'm going home and burning my copy of Final Fantasy.
Can you remember the name of the title? The track, if it is correct.
Oh, yes.
What is it?
No, wait. The Promise.
Correct.
It is The Promise.
The Promise.
Yeah, I know that so well.
How do you know it so well?
Because I play it on the piano.
Of course you do.
It's a good tune.
It's magic. Right, number 4. I've still not stumped you, but I'm pretty sure from what I remember of listening to these, that number 4 is
Impossible.
An absolute fucking mess. So let's see.
What do you mean? They're all absolute fucking...
No, but really.
Oh. Oh no.
Go on, use your musical ear. Go on. Go on.
I'm trying.
It's like,
is that it?
that's it.
Is that it?
That's it.
Oh
Come
my
on.
god.
Do you know what it's like? It's like someone... Imagine the song was an egg and someone took the egg out and cracked it and just scrambled it.
Yeah. But it was a rotten egg.
Well. Oh, I think I've got him.
Is that Sonic Adventure 2?
Let's find out. Feel quite confident?
No. I don't.
Listen to that mess. I don't know if it's going left or right. Up or down.
What is that?
It's directional.
Oh.
By his logic, it is. Dead or Alive 5.
You know I didn't get that. You know why I didn't get that?
Why?
Because I changed
What
that.
happened?
Sorry, I changed that menu theme to the Dead or Alive 2 menu theme, so I don't have to listen to it.
Oh.
It's not as good as the Dead or Alive 2 one, but
No,
that's
that's-
good. Well done. You stumped me.
Glad you had an excuse.
You stumped me.
Okay, last one.
Well
So you've done well though.
Yep.
3 out of 4 so far.
Yeah.
Yeah, not perfect though.
Better than you.
Well, doesn't take much though, does it? Right, last one.
No clue.
I thought you'd have got this one. I actually thought you'd have got it almost straight away.
No clue at all.
This one's so easy.
Don't say that.
Second Lee played this, I got it. Okay, so what do you think that was?
Oh. Zelda.
Zelda,
Link
right?
to the
You
Past.
just...
Link to the Past.
Right, I know. Aye. Let's see if you're right.
The overworld theme.
Okay. Are you feeling pretty confident about that, actually? Can I give it an overall theme as well? I think you're feeling pretty
I don't
confident.
know. I think it is.
Okay, let's see if you're right.
Let's put
Is he
some
right?
money down the table.
Alright, £3,000. Of course. That's right. It's one of Joe's favourite games, Star Fox N64.
That's never been the name of the game. It's either Star Fox 64 or Lilac Wars. No, it's Star Fox N64.
Star Fox N64.
Imagine all the N64 games were called that.
Mario
Zelda
N64.
Oh.
Right, whatever. Star Fox 64.
Star Fox 64. You stumped me. That was good. Well done. Those remixes will never be heard again by humanity.
I could play them all right now.
Burn that computer right now. Get out of my
I can't believe you didn't get Star Fox N64.
I know, can I, to be honest. Would you give me a point if I said that?
Star Fox N64?
Yeah.
Well, until you corrected
Or would you
me,
not
as
have
far
given me
as
a point
I'm
if I
concerned, that was the right answer.
So now it's time for Is It Canon? which is our long-running and very difficult to prepare for feature. We've done 50 of these so far, almost.
Yeah, just about it, yeah. Almost.
The dealio is that we prepare some questions based on long-running video game series and their storylines to see what is canon and what is shit.
I've not played this before, so I'm quite excited.
Well, after going through 50 various series, including a few repeats because we were running out of things to do,
Yeah.
I actually realised there's a video game series which is close to my heart that we've never done before.
Right.
And contrary to popular belief, it does have a storyline and canon to it.
Okay.
So we're going to do Ridge Racer. Is it canon? Ridge Racer! That was really good. Let's do that.
Yeah.
Put an echo on that. Okay.
No.
You ready for this?
Fuck you, I would do it, you tell me.
Right, okay, I'm going to hit you hard. Here.
Oh, right, okay.
Anna Kournikova is a part of the Ridge Racer universe.
Canon.
It's canon. It's canon.
Well, because Ridge Racer's set in this universe.
No, because Reiko Nagase, the Ridge Racer's mascot, she is playable in Anna Kournikova Smash Court Tennis.
Really?
So it's a universe crossover.
You ever played that game?
Of course, everybody's played Smash Court Tennis. It's amazing.
No, but have you played that one?
No, I've not.
No, you've not.
No, but yeah. So there we go.
Isn't that your fantasy, to be in control of Reiko Nagase? don't please don't let me say it.
Okay, Racing Team Solvaloo is managed by Enki Gilbert. Enki is a hard-boiled, no-nonsense man who gets more emotional the better the player drives throughout the Real Racing Roots tournament, eventually worrying that the player will die mid-race, much like his son, Giuliano Gilbert. Is it canon?
It's too good. It's too good. It must be canon.
It's canon.
Yes.
Yeah, because in Ridge Racer Type 4 you can choose which team you want to be part of, and each team has their own like storyline.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's Enki Gilbert.
How's son's your Team Rocket in this, Your mother's left.
Reiko Nagase is a jet fighter pilot. Is it canon?
Not canon.
Not canon.
Look at me. Look at my eyes right now. Not canon.
It's not canon. But
I wish she was.
No.
She could ride my fighter jet.
Reiko Nagase's
Reiko.
Reiko Nagase's
Reiko. Hen. Can you hear me, Hen? Reiko.
But Reiko Nagase's sister is a jet fighter pilot in Ace Combat. So Ace Combat and Ridge Racer are part of the same universe as well.
Really?
Yeah. You get to.
Which one do you think the parents are prouder of?
Probably the jet fighter pilot, let's be honest.
What is Reiko Nagase's actual job?
She's a race queen. What?
So she races?
Well, she does. You race against her in Ridge Racer 3D, but she's a race queen. She's the one that waves the flag and all that.
Is that what they call the person that waves the flag?
Yeah, it's a racing queen. Race queen.
What do you call the man who fires the gun?
The race king.
So right, how come Flagman is called Flagman, yet Reiko Nagase is the race queen?
Well, because you can't call a flag man a race queen
But he could be called Flag King.
Flag king, I suppose.
Race king.
Race king. Race king has like, I don't know, that sounds like a dodgy though, I suppose, actually. But yeah, race queen, she's the race queen.
Is it well
paid? Why are you having problems with this?
Is it
there
well paid?
are race queens in real life.
I know more about Reiko Nagase. Is she well paid?
I'm sure she is. She's been about for a while, so.
You're trying to say she's getting old?
Well, she would have. Well, you know what? It's funny. Despite her age, she looks like she's not aged a day.
What have you been checking? That's amazing. She's just not aged. Come have a look at this digital woman that I love.
You know, there was an uproar among Ridge Racer fans when they replaced Reiko Nagase in Ridge Racer 5 with Ai Fukami.
And how many death threats did you personally send?
Well, I wasn't a Ridge Racer fan at that point. So.
Who do you prefer, Reiko Nagase or
Chips?
Or Chips? Now, who's the one on the rhythm action games that everyone loves?
Rhythm action game? Oh, Hatsune Miku.
Aye,
definitely Reiko Nagase.
yeah.
Because she's not 12.
Why? What is she?
Oh, I don't know.
13. Right, anyway, sorry.
Right, okay. Reina Hayami is a Japanese woman who goes from driving ambulances to the top of the professional racing circuit. She's picked up by a racing team one day when her ambulance driving skills impressed a team manager.
Right, is this in Ridge Racer or real life, sorry?
Is it canon? Ridge Racer. Reina Hayami.
Canon, why not?
It's canon. And the realistic simulation spin-off of Ridge Racer are Racing Evolution,
Yeah.
which has a storyline. You start off as a Reina Hayami, who's an ambulance driver, and she impresses the racing team by getting to the circuit quickly in her ambulance, I suppose. So,
Cool.
yeah. I don't actually played that game.
And she met Reiko Nagase.
She must have, yeah. I'm sure Reiko Nagase
You
is...
jealous about that?
In fact...
In fact, another Reiko Nagase fact.
Right, just to confirm, right, the whole Reiko Nagase thing is like it's a joke that I have been a part of for a while. It's not like
Aye.
you're not making fun of me here, right? I'm in on the joke. Right?
Aye, yeah, aye.
Right.
Why are you sweating?
It's like proper anime style sweat, like sweat beading.
So you're gonna hit with another Reiko Nagase fact?
No, I'm not. We're going to do the traditional last round, right? How many have you had so far? 3 out of 4?
I've been right every time so far.
Have you?
Yeah, 4 out of 4.
Of course, yeah. Right, okay, well, I better stump me this one then.
How many times have I thought about Reiko Nagase while masturbating? 1, 2, 3, or every single time?
Right, the Ridge Racer series is known for having very elaborate names for their machines.
Right, okay.
They don't call them cars, they call them machines.
What do you call your machine?
Right, go ahead.
Right, go ahead. That makes 0 sense.
I know. Right. Which one of these Ridge Racer machine names is not canon?
Okay.
Right. Crazy Canuck, Angelic Behemoth, Red Shirt Rage, Gnad Magnifico, or the Lizard Colleague. Which one is not canon?
I'm going to go with Lizard Colleague.
Lizard Colleague is a real
is it?
machine, yeah. Do you have another guess? Or?
I'll keep whittling
No,
down.
no, you don't get the point.
No, right,
Okay.
the first one.
The first one, Crazy Canuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually a bit of a derogatory term towards Canadian people.
I know it is.
I know, but that's canon.
That's why I was hoping you hadn't made it up. So I was like,
Aye, I would never make
just
that.
taking such a weird turn.
Aye, no, that's canon. That's in Ridge Racer 6
Right,
as well.
just tell me.
Angelic Behemoth.
Oh, right.
I made that one up. So,
Well done.
so that is Ridge Racer canon.
Is that what you think of? Is Angelic Behemoth your nickname for Reiko Nagase? Oh, hey, and you're an Angelic Behemoth. Kiss me.
Shut up.
Kiss me with your digital lips.
4 out of 5.
Is this why you had to get a new telly? Because I heard that there was a space right in the middle that was worn away. There's lots of dead pixels in there.
Fuck.
Do you love Ridge Racer?
I do love Ridge Racer.
Would you like it as much if Reiko Nagase wasn't in it?
Of course I would.
Is Reiko Nagase in Ridge Racer Unbounded?
She's not.
And that's your least favourite Ridge Racer?
I see where you're going with this, but that's not the reason.
Right, but...
Because she's also not in Ridge Racer 5, and I love Ridge Racer 5, so...
Red Racer 5?
Ridge Racer 5.
Okay. Is Reiko Nagase in the Forza games?
No.
Do you like the Forza games?
No.
Okay, right.
Case closed. No, wait. Case closed. No, wait, you didn't.
Your Honour.
Case closed.
I rest my case. Eyes. Reiko Nagase daft, that boy. 10 years.
Give him the chair.
Give him the chair. The racing chair.
Give him the gaming chair.
a wee Ferrari sticker just fapped on the back. There you go.
Right, we've gone far enough for this. Now it's time for you guys to say your bit. This time
It's almost the Simpsons thing.
we thought we'd go back to the old school and just ask us whatever you want. So we've got a bunch of random questions that we're going to answer for you right now.
Yep.
So we'll do Facebook first, as always.
Okay.
Luke Russell on Facebook. Has Joe managed to plug through any more of Yakuza Ishin? Interested to hear the BitSocket boys' thoughts. Well, I have actually. I've met actually quite a lot of the Yakuza characters who have returned into their feudal Japanese alter egos, and that game's so good, man. See the moves you can learn in it.
Yeah,
they're so funny. I'm definitely gonna. You have to borrow, or you're gonna have to take Yakuza Ishin off me when I finish it because
when I go.
It's actually surprisingly easy to play it along with that guide as well. That's on KHH subs.
Well, that's how I started playing Yakuza 5. Before Yakuza 5
it's
came
so
out over
thorough,
here, I used
so
that.
thorough. It's really good.
Really good.
There's a move you can learn when you go to do the, Komaki, the guy you train. He trains you in the normal Yakuza game, so he's in this one as well, and you learn hand-to-hand combat from him. But the first thing you learn is like this heat move that you've never had before, where You know when you press R2 to activate like red heat mode in Yakuza 5, but you can finish your combo by grabbing somebody and lifting them up in midair and just slamming them in the ground. Like any combo. It's so funny.
That sounds good.
Danny Russell, Toshihiro Nagoshi, the guy who created Yakuza, has recently stated Yakuza will never be a mobile game. How does this affect the possibility of Majima being in the next Super Monkey Ball?
Is Super Monkey Ball coming out on iPhone?
Oh, there's lots of Super Monkey Ball. That's like Sega's thing. It's
right.
lots of Super Monkey Ball games on iPhone. I'd love to see a Yakuza Monkey Ball spin-off though, like a crossover.
It's a match made in heaven.
All the Yakuza characters just caught in balls.
Oh, he's having a ball.
Joe Faulkner, if Joe's super move is the greeting face Joe, what would Scott's be? Are we going to find this out in a future episode of the? Are you going to turn up in the?
I don't know how. I don't know if I can do my own voice.
There's a few suggestions here actually from Aaron Smart. He says super serious sarcasm.
That sounds about right.
I suggested darkly sexual food metaphor.
That's true.
And Aaron said, "Is that because you love hearing him talk about your champagne jam?" Ben Byrne. Well, actually, what do you think you'd be because you came up with my?
I don't know. The Fun Destroyer.
The Fun Destroyer.
I don't know. The pregnant pause.
Ben Burns, will you ever venture south of the border for a live show? Not to be selfish, but it would make my life a lot easier.
Is he asking if you give him a blowy? Would you guys ever consider going south of my border?
I don't know. Well, you would like to.
We'd like to. It would all be dependent on A, finding a good central venue, and B, folks saying, "Hey, we'll actually go."
Yeah,
because
like we know people. There's a lot of people up here that would come to these things, but down south we don't know. We don't know. But we have been offered a couple of venues have said to us, "Oh, you could come and do something here."
Yeah,
and we'd love to. But
it's something we've definitely thought about.
If there was a demand for it, we'd love to. I'd like to.
Well, there's no demand for it, but we can still do it.
There's one guy
who wants a fucking.
He also asked if you started. I've just started running to try and get fit. Well done. What video game soundtracks do you think would be the best to go running to? I know my answer.
I don't really. Alright, what's your answer?
Well, when I first started running, when I felt like I was getting fat back in first year at uni, I listened to Eurobeat while I ran.
Yeah,
and it does get
some initial D.
Get your pulse. Get a bit of initial D, bit of Dave Rogers. It gets your pulse racing. It really
does. I don't really listen to any video game music outside of video games.
The good thing about Eurobeat also is it's so bad that you want to finish a run as quick as possible to get it over with.
That's true. I mean, some of the Yakuza soundtracks are actually quite good. There's some kind of good stuff there.
I listen to the Yakuza soundtrack at the gym. Yeah,
I'm trying to think.
More of a lifting soundtrack than a running soundtrack.
Is it? It's good for gains. Good video game soundtrack. No, I'm sorry. I've let you down.
You have let him down.
I'm more a podcast. I don't really. If I go running and listen to podcasts, I don't really listen to music.
I have a leisurely jog. Joe Dillon, what would Kazuma Kiryu have in his tacos? Sushi tacos. Sushi tacos. Glenn Watterson, what's your favourite PS1 game and why?
Oh,
probably Metal Gear Solid for me. But then the thing is, that's an obvious choice.
Yeah,
because there are a lot of other ones that I really love.
Choice.
Yeah.
Right. So we'll go for one that's not like.
Okay. Well, I like Parappa the Rapper a lot.
That is a strong choice.
Yeah. Parappa the Rapper's a big one for me.
That's good. I really enjoyed
Nitro Machines V3.
That was very good.
Yeah.
Hogs of War.
That
was shite. It was so bad.
Shitworms.
Rest in peace. Shitworm. I really liked Xenogears. I really liked Xenogears.
I've never played that. As a Xenosaga fan, I really should play that.
On PS. Well, I played it on the Vita, but it was a PS1.
So I think there's two hard to choose. There's too many good games.
Bushido Blade as well was really good fun.
Really good. But I'd say my favourites are definitely Parappa and Metal Gear Solid.
Final Fantasy 7.
Yeah. Final Fantasy 7.
Controversially, I think I'm more a Final Fantasy 8 kind of guy.
Even more controversially, I'm more of a Fantasy 13 kind of guy. Richard Troop, if the Nintendo NX was unveiled to be a sex toy, what type do you think it would be and would you buy it? I would buy anything with Nintendo's name on it.
I'd buy it. What kind of thing would it be? So it'd have to be something portable.
Like nipple clamps, I think. Something like that.
Well, it's something, you want to have it out and about, but also you want the big TV experience as well. So how about, maybe, I don't know, a vibrator?
A vibrator with a screen on it. With a touch screen.
Well, no, what I was going to say, like a vibrator, right? But it's not too big, right? So you can kind of take it out and about without it taking up too much room in your bag. But when you get home, you put it into an even bigger vibrator and you use it in front of the TV.
Oh, God. Would you buy it, though?
It depends how much it is.
And then Gary Hawkins, last questions. What would each of your Soulsborne boss names be? A few examples from the random name generator. Joe the Righteous, Scott the Bruiser, Joe Tankard of the South, and Scott the Reckless Dick.
Scott the Reckless Dick.
I'm assuming by Soulsborne he means Dark Souls / Bloodborne.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'd say so.
What would yours be?
I don't know. Let's think.
I'd be.
Let's have a pregnant pause.
I've got the idea of like something like the Shank Master. I'd shank you. I don't know. What's a good kind of gothic name? That it's quite a
The
gothic.
Reiko Nagase fantasist.
Okay, very good.
Joe the Spurned.
Joe the eternally spun.
Spurned Joe.
I know it would be Joe the Weeb.
Joe the Weeb. Weeb Joe.
Weeb Joe.
Can't defeat him. Oh, I thought I killed him, but it was a body pillow with his face on it.
Yeah, I'd be Joe the Weeb.
I'd be Scott the Permanently Tired.
Permanently tired, yeah. Especially after your baby's born.
Yeah, I'd just be like, kill me.
That's all the Facebook questions.
Right, we've
Let's
got
go.
loads on Twitter, so we'll get through a few of these,
Yeah.
because I want my lunch.
Me
Let's
too.
have a look.
I want your lunch.
Dickheads, we have been asked what our thoughts are on Go 8-Bit, on Dave. I'll say I've not watched
You've not
it.
watched it. I've watched it. That's alright. Yeah, it's good. It's good.
There we go. That was
Like,
easy.
no, I really like it.
I keep meaning
you know
to
what would be
watch
good?
it, but I'm rubbish at
It looks a lot of fun to be part of. Like, I'm just putting this out here. See if anybody involved with Go 8-Bit is listening to this, and you're looking for two what's it, contestants one week.
Unfamous guys.
Just give us a shout.
I've looking for two guys that won't
Aye.
draw in an audience.
Aye. I will also swear a lot, making it not suitable for, you know.
And we use Scottish accents.
So, yeah.
Yeah, well, I've not seen it, so I've heard good things. At minute 5072, I've moved floors and work and no longer get internet signal in the bathroom. What are your top mobile toilet games?
Oh, Impossible Road.
Impossible Road, Cannibalt,
Cannibal, yeah.
Threes.
Yeah.
Love, I absolutely adore Threes.
And the Ace Attorney games.
And Ghost Trick.
Ghost Trick, definitely, yeah. The only problem is with Ghost Trick is
It's difficult to like. It's quite involved to
Aye.
begin with. Like certainly.
if you've not eaten enough prunes recently, like, get involved with Ghost Trick. But
Aye. Well, your work are going to start questioning things like that
Yeah.
because the opening of the game has like loads of like tutorials. So you'd be a good 25 minutes, and they think, "Fuck,
yeah. Aye.
Stuart's
Is he alright?
he's dropped a lung." Gary Dutton asks, "Which is worse, PTVR or Super Monkey Ball VR?"
Whoa, Super Monkey Ball VR.
Well, I don't
Imagine
get
that.
I don't get motion sick, so I think I could probably be okay with that.
Yeah, I don't get motion sick, but you know when you go too fast in Super Monkey Ball, the monkey starts spinning.
Yeah. Oh,
Then you would start spinning.
fuck
Like
yeah.
that'd be weird.
PT then.
PT.
PTVR, I think is worse. Still, it's frightening.
Yeah, one's scary, one's just like whoa, exciting.
Although they're not likely to do PTVR, are they?
No. What?
At Texas Tom Alden, you're in charge of giving Yakuza a Phoenix Wright style localization, so it's now set in Scotland. What does it look like?
Oh man, right. All the Yakuza gangs are wee Neds, obviously.
Yeah, but the thing is, in terms of design, everything looks exactly the same.
Yeah, everything looks like that. Yeah, everything looks
It's
like
just
that.
like
Pretend.
people keep referring to like bits of Kamurocho as Socky Hall Street.
yeah. The Easter House Clan.
These house clan. You open up an orphanage in the Gorbals.
Yeah. You go and eat some ramen, but it's a fish stripper.
Aye.
Obviously.
Please sample all my different fish
Instead of Stamina X to
Yeah.
recharge our health, it's Red Cola.
Red Cola, Iron Brew 32.
Yeah. We shouldn't make any more, sadly.
Aye. The bikes are still bikes, but they're those like city bikes we have, so they're a lot heavier. So Kazma can't really lift them properly.
Yeah. They all say people make Glasgow
Yeah.
on the side of them.
The game has people fighting each other, but you're not involved. Like you turn the street and there's people fighting each other, and you're like, all right. And there's not a single policeman. Gary Dutton also asks, if Joe took Bitsoccer to Channel 4 like a fucking traitor, who would Scott replace him with, and what would the new show be called? So if I was to continue doing this, but you've gone to Channel 4.
Oh, right, so who'd you replace me with?
Yeah, so this is based on, of course, the awful thing that's happened to the Great British Bake Off.
Yes.
The Poison Charlie.
No. You'd replace him with, if it was somebody good or somebody shit. Like
Me? To replace you?
Like, if you were to place me,
Ian Lee keeps asking if he can replace
Ian
you.
Lee's, I like Ian Lee.
Me too. I like Ian Lee.
Richie, get Richie to replace me.
Get Richie. Christ.
It's not like he's doing enough podcasts right now.
Well, we're one of the few podcasts he's not killed outright. So. It's like he wounded us quite severely, but we've dragged on. But there's only a matter of time till he comes back to finish the job. They always say that though. A killer returns to the scene of the crime.
We'll get him that looks like me. Gordon Ramsay.
Like Gordon Ramsay. Nice.
Talk about games.
Fucking Gordon Ramsay, man.
I know. One of the Hobbits. It's the other one that isn't the Scottish one.
I don't
You know
know.
the guy who was in Lost?
Yeah,
Him.
Dominic Monaghan. Is that his name?
I've got his wonky nose. Wonky
It just
chin.
came out of my mouth there. Is it like with quite like
I think
him?
wait, you seen it on the news reader? Dominic Monaghan. Don't look at it. It's not worth
Fuck
looking
it.
up.
Doesn't matter.
Aye.
Whoever Dominic Monaghan is, he can come on.
Yeah.
What would the new show be called as well? So we can't have BitSocket
Nah,
anymore.
because that's mine. I trademarked that.
I did you.
Blue Wizard is about to die.
Blue Wizard is about to die.
Yeah.
I'd just call it Scott's Wonder Emporium.
Yeah, that's a good name actually.
Oh, right. Joe quietly changes their Twitter name. Bob Buffbags. Although it's almost impossible to say now, where do you think, hope, Breath of the Wild will rank in your top 5 Zeldas?
It is impossible to say because it looks so different.
The thing is, right, in your top 5 Zelda games right now. So let's just think about the top 3.
I know this. Well, my top 3 Zelda games: Ocarina of Time, probably Skyward Sword, and Link Between Worlds.
Okay.
Are my 3.
Are those, as far as you're concerned, unassailable? In terms, like, would anything you think honestly overtake Ocarina of Time?
Nothing can. Well, it's very unlikely that Ocarina of Time will be. And if it does, that means it's the new best Zelda game ever.
And Skyward Sword, would you say that could possibly be more of a shakier peg?
Yeah.
So pretty much, like, so for you, the best it could probably be is still not quite, because Ocarina of Time not only being a really good game, but also has a certain resonance with you in terms of like the amount of years you've.
But I'm quite objective about it though. I mean, it is the best. It's the best game.
Well, Wind Waker's the best Zelda game.
It's not the best
By such a long margin.
It's really, really not. But
It's really,
it is
really
good.
is.
It is amazing.
It's the best.
I do love it. It's probably my top 5. but-
Ocarina is good, but it gets very boring after the first 15 minutes.
Once you get the sword, it's all
Once you
downhill.
get Zelda's horse, it's quite good.
Zelda's horse.
I said that to you in a text the other day, and you seemed like
raging.
genuinely annoyed.
I was raging.
What's it? Is it Link's
Fucking
horse?
opener.
Well, you want every
Yeah.
game in a series you love, you want it to be the new best one.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? You always want to see the people who make the games you love to surpass.
Yeah. Here's what I'm worried about though. I'm worried. It did look amazing, obviously, but I'm worried that it's going to be Metal Gear Solid 5, where you can't just jump in and play it for half an hour and you've done stuff. Like in Metal Gear Solid 5, there's a lot of busy work to actually get anywhere in it. And in this new Zelda, it looks like there's a wee bit of busy work in it. So I hope Nintendo will keep that to a minimum. You know, just to keep you moving in the game.
Yeah.
Keep it worthwhile what you're actually doing rather than just the day-to-day busy work.
Okay.
'Cause I hated that in Metal Gear Solid.
I don't think they're going to have anything quite like the bases and stuff like that.
But you've got like
Metal Gear.
a big inventory and all that, and consumables and everything.
That's
I hope it doesn't do a fucking No Man's Sky. Like, see when you show me No Man's Sky that time, and, like the first thing you do is like shoot a wall to get some rocks.
I don't think it's going
I
to be
hate
like
that.
that.
I hate that so much.
I don't think they've really shown off enough of the game for that to be a fear.
Right. Yeah.
For me, I wouldn't worry about it.
Yeah.
Nintendo still always aim with accessibility with pretty much every series they make.
They just keep it fun. That's all.
So I'm excited about
That's
it.
the thing. It's like sometimes I play these games, these big open world games, and I think see when you make see when they made.
Where is Reiko Nagase in this game?
No, what I think is, where's the fun? Like, why? Like, when they're making it, why?
I'm going to edit everything you say. So where is the Reiko Nagase?
No, but like when they're making these games, a lot of the time it's. I just don't know why they do. Well, they're playing it and they're testing it and they're going, "Oh wait, shit! I've made a game and there's no fun in it.
There's no
Why am I doing
Nagase
this?" It's like, why don't we change the game to something that's fun?
Everyone's idea of fun is different.
No, but there's
It is that like some people.
there's fun
Right.
and there's fun and then there's shooting a plant with a gun to get some plant stuff to fix your engine.
Right, we get it.
Right,
We get it. Some people like
and,
shooting plants.
and there's allocating various men to various parts of your base to get a new gun instead of just finding a new gun like you did in the old Metal Gears.
Some people like that.
I don't know anybody that does.
Some people say Metal Gear Solid 5 is the best Metal Gear game.
It's really not. It's really not. Right, let's keep going.
How could so many people be wrong?
I know. Yeah.
Darryl Sharp asks, have you tried the Iron Brew Pecora from that chippy in Hamilton?
I've not.
If so, was it good? If not, why not?
Yes, I've not, but I really want to.
I don't think I've ever been to Hamilton.
I thought you were going to say I don't ever had Pecora. I was like...
Of course I had fucking Pecora. Practically my left arm's made of Pecora. Wood, who's at underspace, fuck me. Wood asks, what's your favourite beers? One or both of you seem to like the Crafty Boys somewhat.
Crafty Boys.
The Crafty Boys.
I've just when I was in Texas, I went to a little brewery called the Austin Beer Works. It's a little craft brewery, and it was so good that I brought back some beers for me and you to share.
How many have you drank so far?
I've tried them all.
You've tried them all?
I've tried them all. I'm really sorry.
No, that was cool. I'm glad you sent that picture to me.
I know.
Yeah, let's
I'm so
share
sorry.
this.
I just couldn't help it. They were so tasty.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it was like fiery, crafty IPA.
I'll never know.
I know. It was so tasty. I'll get some point.
I don't care.
I really like I really like Brewdog beers, and I know you're not meant to say that because the company, people don't like them that much, because of the way they present themselves. But I like.
I quite like Beavertown.
Beavertown.
So
Beavertown's
Gamma Ray and Neck Oil.
Yeah,
quite like them.
Yeah.
I'm not really. I don't drink a lot of beer. I'm more of a whiskey
and we
person.
love Drygate Brewery.
Drygate, love
that apple
Drygate
ale.
Apple Ale. Also, St Mungo.
Oh, right.
From West Brewery.
If we're talking like bigger brewery, West Brewery is probably my favourite.
Still not
traditional,
a huge brewery,
but it's like
though,
traditional brewery rather than like an upstart craft brewery kind of thing.
But I love St Mungo.
Aye.
I think it's very nice.
I remember we went for that brewery tour for our pal Stag Do. Up at it was a Canon Brewery.
Yeah, we did.
And we got. If you're going for a brewery tour, right? Go to the Cairngorm Brewery, £5, and you drink. Yeah, there's so much beer we had that day.
Well, I didn't have much because I was hungover, but
yeah,
I wasn't well.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was quite nice.
That was good, and you also may get some good chat from the best tour guide we've ever had, Big Bruce.
But no, definitely Beavertown.
Yeah.
It's nice. I think it's made in London or something like that. So I think it's English. Nice.
I was hoping it was made in a town full of beavers. By beavers.
Oh god, is this podcast over yet? Binster asks, favourite Spice Girl?
Mel C, I think.
Which one was that?
She's
sporty.
I think in modern, she's the one that's sort of done the best out of it, the whole enterprise, because Jerry's an embarrassment.
I've got a lot of respect for Victoria Beckham.
I know,
she's done very well.
Victoria Beckham, yeah.
And that single with Dane Bowers, so good.
Oh my god, I just remember that song there. It was so bad.
I never forget it. It was the first dance at my wedding. Just a few more. Adam Lewis, what book or film would you like to see turned into a video game? I think we've had this one before.
We have had that one before. I'd like see if somebody would make a very complex sort of visual novel text adventure based on a Haruki Murakami novel. I think that'd be quite good.
That'd be quite good.
Like that kind of surreal edge to it, something like the Wind Up Bird Chronicles or something. Just a really surreal text adventure. That'd be good fun. Yeah.
I don't know, I'm trying to think what, something a wee bit different. Let's have a wee
a new Discworld game.
Oh, that's never going to happen. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'd like it, but it's not. I don't think we're ever going to see something like that again.
No.
Film? Can I say TV show?
Yeah, go for it.
So I'd like a point-and-click adventure based around The Prisoner. Or something like that. I think something like that would be quite good fun.
Yeah.
Or Twister. Twister turned into some action, 2D side-scrolling beat 'em up, where you've got to beat up Twisters. I think that'd be quite good.
Aye.
Well, fuck you. Jack McGregor asks, is there going to be a BitSocket Live 3?
There is. We've already got a bit of a plan for it as well.
Oh, you've got a plan for it.
Well, you're getting involved with it though.
Well, I don't have an option.
We've got a plan that involves delving into our pasts. It's going to be very good. All will be revealed. Don't worry.
Joe made a lot of videos about Reiko Nagase growing up.
If anything, we're going against my wife's advice, who said that we should keep it quite general for the live shows. And my advice. Instead, we're going to go very insular. So insular that you're practically inside Joe's body. At Battered Bison, that's not his Twitter name, at Mons Nubis asks, what's the most heinous crime you'd be willing to forgive Wario for? Wario? I don't know, the thing is that you can tell that every step genocide's too much. Genocide's too much. So it's got to be less than genocide. You know, I think despite the fact that he seems to steal a lot of treasure, I don't think he's got a lot of money on him. So if he a bit of thievery, a bit of shoplifting, I think he'd be fine with that. I'd let him off it.
I'd say maybe disclosing like a government secret. I could forgive him, but like
Wario the whistleblower.
Fuck,
That'd be so good.
that's good. I want to see that, someone dress up like that for Halloween.
They make a game for that though, like
Yeah.
make a Wario whistleblower game where it's like lots and lots of mini games, but they're all involved with like releasing classified documents.
Yeah, that sounds good. At P Downs Designs, Banjo-Kazooie, ukulele, Bit Scott Socket, duo. If you were to be a video game duo, what animalistic form would you take? I'd be a tick.
You'd be a tick. And I'd be
You'd
a
be
dog.
the same. You'd be
Yeah.
the dog from Ace Attorney. You'd be the dog from Ace
And
Attorney.
you'd be the tick.
I'll be like a parrot that sits on the dog's shoulder,
Yeah.
but acts like a parrot. So folk are like, but how come he's a dog, but the parrot's a parrot? But he's a dog.
Would I be like
Lawyer.
an anthropomorphic dog?
Yeah, he's
Standing,
wearing a suit.
standing on my hind legs.
He's wearing, like I told you, he's wearing a green suit
Yeah.
with buttons.
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe. I hope someone can actually like send a picture or something that actually is related to what I've imagined, because I can't have just thought it up in the back of my head.
Maybe they are. Maybe I've been sending you pictures. Maybe I've been gaslighting you.
Yeah, fine. Oh, for this one podcast, I'm gonna make him look like a fucking idiot. Right, here's the last one.
Yeah.
MD Cribuffs asks,
Yeah.
which verbs would you replace with bishy and bashy?
Oh, for Bishy Bashy Special. Which have you played Bishy Bashy Special?
Yeah.
That's so funny.
So what verbs? So,
Wishy Washy. Everyone's favourite Scottish pantomime.
No, so what we're looking to do is like, so instead of the word jump, you'd say bishy.
Of course, yeah.
So we're looking to replace verbs with bishy and bashy.
Well,
Right, here's one, right.
Okay, go for
Okay. But it depends, is wank a verb?
yeah.
Okay,
it's
so I'd say bishy.
Bishy. Well, you shooting me bashy? Give yourself a bashy.
How you doing it? Reiko! Reiko hand!
Oh god.
Okay, well, do you think
This episode's
do you
going
think bashy would
too far gone.
do you think bashy would be better for
Yeah.
For
I'm trying to
for
stay away
wanking.
from masturbation.
okay.
Well, no game wank.
okay,
Right.
right. Go on. What other verbs are there? What funny verbs are there we could replace with?
Like a clumsy trip when you're walking down the street.
A stumble.
Aye, maybe a
Oh,
bishy.
fuck, a bishy.
A bishy. Yeah.
Oh, did you see that old guy bishy in the street? Aye, broke his leg. Alright.
You right, bishied his leg up.
I bished that. Right, okay. That's another good one.
High in the washing. And bashy in the washing.
I was thinking hanging actually as well.
Like, hanging somebody.
Aye.
I sentence you.
I said
To be bashed.
bashed by the neck until death. No, that's a bit fucking grim. Right. Strum.
Strum a guitar.
Yeah, like someone strums a guitar.
Bashy guitar.
Aye. Oh, geez that. Let me get a bashy.
You know what? Nobody, I think, in history could bashy as well as Jimi Hendrix. He was so good at bashing.
I think George Harrison was a good bashy.
He was a good basher.
That's good. Now there we go.
Yeah.
There we go. Game over.
And is that the last one?
Fuck it. It's the last one we're doing.
So that's today's episode over.
Thank you for all your questions.
Yeah.
Any questions we didn't go over were because they weren't very good.
Sorry it took so long. Hope you've enjoyed this podcast. As always, if you've listened to the podcast and you've enjoyed it, please leave us a review or a wee bit of feedback on iTunes, because every little helps our reputation. Also, keep an eye on our Twitter feed the next couple of weeks, because we have been nominated for a Games Media Award.
Two Games
Media Awards. Best podcast. Best video. We might not win it again. Let's put it that way.
Nice while it lasted.
But we're going down to London in a couple of weeks' time for that. So
Yep, so we're going to go post some pictures of us eating in Bodines.
and shopping for skinny tight jeans at Muji.
You get some skinny tight jeans. Can he house these thighs in that?
Powerful thighs. Powerful bashing thighs.
They don't call me Scott for nothing.
Coming up, well, we're hopefully doing a wee video on our new toy we both bought. Our pocket chip.
The Thundermax.
The pocket chip, which has Pico 8 installed on it. So we're going to do a wee video about that, hopefully.
That'd be good.
Yeah. I've got plenty of video ideas coming up. Have we?
Oh, we could do another one about being on a plane.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Yeah. Good idea. Write that down.
What a scoop. Yep. And also, you can... I don't know where I'm going with this.
Oh, so, how you doing? Right, that's the end of the podcast.
Yeah, that's the end of the podcast.
Always remember to keep...
Beyond anything else, keep bit socking.
Oh, fuck. I don't know. I thought...
Bit socking. Keep bit socking.